Hi, good afternoon students. How are you? I hope you all are safe at home. Okay, now we can going to discuss some problems in bar graph. Then it is the third question in your textbook, exercise 3.3. Number of children in 6 different classes are given below. Represent the data on a bar graph. It's very simple. You already learned about how can make a bar graph. Then the data are given. Classes are 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th and 10th. And the number of children 135, 120, 95, 100 and 90, 80. Then the first question, how would you choose a scale? And answer the following questions. Which class has the maximum number of children? And find the ratio of student class 6 to the students of class 8. These are very simple questions. We can easily find the answers from this data. Okay, dear students, then we choose a scale 1 unit per 20 students. It means in 1 unit it includes 20 students. In that way every scale starts from 0, then 0, 20, then the next one 40, 60, 80, 100 and 120, 140 up to 160. Then in class 5th 135 students. Then how can make 135 in 1 unit to become 20 students? Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 unit means 120 students included. Then 135, how can indicate 135? Then 135 lies between 120 and 140. Then the value between 120 and 140 is 130. Then 135 is just more than 130. It means it lies between 130 and 140. We get the place of 135. And the next one, in class 6th, 120 students are there. Then we can very easy for that. 1 unit per 20 students. In that way, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100 and 120. It is very easy for you. Then in that way, we can find all the bars of in these classes. Then we can easily find the answers of that question. Then which is the tallest bar? 5th class is the tallest bar. It means there are maximum number of children in class 5th. Then which is the smallest? Smallest is 10th class. Then there are minimum number of students. And the next one, we want to find the ratio between class 6 and class 8. How can find? In class 6 there are 120 students. And in class 8 there are 100 students. Then how can find the ratio? We simply divide that numbers 120 by 100. Then 120 and 100. Both of them are divisible by 20. Then we get 6 by 5. Then we get the ratio 6:5. In class 8 and class 6 the ratio. Okay, dear students, then we are going to a new topic, double bar graph. Then what do you mean by double bar graph? How can draw it? We can deeply discuss it through an example. Then a mathematics teacher wants to see whether the new technique of teaching she applied after quarterly test. She conducted a quarterly test. Then she wants to see it is effective or not. Then she takes the scores of 5 weakest children. The children are Ashish, Arun, Kavish, Maya and Rida. Then the marks are in out of 25. And in the half yearly test, dear students, the mathematics teacher conduct 2 types of exam. Both of them are out of and the 25. Marks are given. In quarterly exam, Ashish score 10 mark, and in the same student in the half yearly exam scored 15 mark. Then Arun scored quarterly exam 15 and half yearly 18. Kavish 12, 16. Maya 20, 21 and Rida 9, 15. Then how can implement this data on a bar graph? Then how can make these 2 data? It means double data on a bar graph. Then she draw adjoining double bar graph and find a mark improvement in most of the students. The teacher decided that she should continue to use the new technique of teaching. Then we want to see what's a new technique or how can drawing a double bar graph. Okay, dear students, it is a well example for double bar graph. Then how can draw it? It is similar to bar graph. Then it start from 0. The scale start from 0 and the scale unit, 1 unit as 5 marks. Then 0, 5, 10, 15, 20 and 25. You know one thing, the quarterly exam and half yearly exam, two types of data are given. Then what are the difference between the normal bar graph and the double bar graph? First, we marked as quarterly exam as green. We can choose any color, and half yearly exam marked as orange. Is it clear? Two types of data are given. Quarterly exam marks are represented on green color and half yearly exam marks are represented on orange color. Then Ashish score 10 mark in quarterly exam. Then we can represent a bar with a green color because it is a quarterly exam. And Ashish scored half yearly exam 15 mark. Then half yearly exam is represented as orange color. Then Ashish has two bar graph in quarterly exam and a half yearly exam. Then the same way Arun scored quarterly exam 15 mark. Then quarterly exam is represented as green and half yearly exam represented as orange. Is it clear? In that same way Kavish 12 mark in half yearly it represented as green and orange represented as half yearly exam. He scored 16 mark. In that way we can find all the graphs of the students. And every students have two bar graph in quarterly exam mark and half yearly exam mark. Students, one thing, you can choose any type of color, green, orange, yellow, in any, but they both colors are entirely different. We want to make entirely different colors. And the next one, sale of English and Hindi books in the years 1995, 1996, 1997 and 1998 are given below. Draw a double bar graph and answer the following questions. Okay, two types of books, English and Hindi. Then we want to make a double bar graph. Then the first question, in which year was the difference in the sale of the two language books list? Can you say that the demands for English book rose faster? Then the data are given. The years 1995, 1996, 1997 and 98. And two types of data, English and Hindi. Then how can make a double bar graph with using this data? We can see. Then we want to make a scale. Then one unit is 100. Every scale start from 0. Then 0, 100, 200, 300 up to 700. Then I represent the English books are represented in green color and Hindi books are represented in orange color. Then in 1995, 350 books are sold. Then we can easily find the position 350. It lies between 300 and 400. Then it marked with a green color because English is represented with a green color. We can choose any color, but both colors are entirely different. And the next one, 1995 Hindi books are sold in 500. Then we get the position 500. Then in 1995 we got 2 bars. And the next year 1996, 400 books in English and 525 books in Hindi. Then the colors are different because English is represented in green and Hindi is represented in orange color. Then we can easily find all the books sold in every year. And the first question, in which year was the difference in the sale of the two language books list? Which year the difference between is least? In 1998. Both of them are in similar height. Then 1998 both books are sold in similar number of items. And the next one, can you say that the demands of English books is faster? Yes, because it start from 350 and end at 620. Then in the growth of green bars is increasing every year, is more than orange. Okay, dear students, all the double bar graph we make two colors. We can choose any two colors. Okay, dear students, in this class we discussed about double bar graph. Then how can draw it? It is very simple. It is similar to bar graph, and we make two double bars in every data. Then you must think if we choose in any two colors, they were entirely different. And the marked color and the data, it should be written in the below graph. And if you have any doubt, you